Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, sinners and saints, bookies and bettors, to another round of AI Sports Predictor where we don't just predict the game, we break it down like a Vegas pit boss flipping over a stacked deck. Tonight, we've got ourselves a little Canadian street fight. Ottawa Senators rolling into the Bell Centre to throw hands with the Montreal Canadiens. And let me tell you, this ain't just a game, it's a culture war. Punch you in the mouth hockey. But as always, we ain't here for sentimentality. We're here for cold, hard, unfiltered truth. So let's talk. Ottawa. Coming off a 4-2 dub against the Maple Leafs. 7 penalty minutes. Could be cleaner, but let's not split hairs. More importantly, they cashed in on their power play ons. Nothing to write home about, but hey, you light the lamp, you light the lamp. Now let's talk numbers, cause numbers don't lie. Ottawa's taken 1,952 shots and buried 9.9% of them. That's respectable, like a hitman with an above-average contract rate. But defensively, they've been peppered at 1,870 shots against. Save percentage sits at 0.901, meaning they ain't locking down the house, but they ain't exactly leaving the front door open either. And don't even get me started on their 7-7 points and 0.58 3-point percentage. You see a number like that, and you start thinking contender. On the other side, we got Montreal. They just clipped Florida 3-1 on 15 total shots. Yeah, you heard me right, 15. That ain't an offensive showcase, that's a magic trick. Now, don't get me wrong, they cashed in on a power play, and they're working with an 11.45% shooting rate, which statistically speaking is damn efficient. But efficiency doesn't win you games if you're playing keep away the whole night. You gotta shoot to score, and Montreal just ain't firing enough bullets. And defensively, woo boy, 214 goals allowed. That's like a casino just giving money away at the blackjack table. Their save percentage, a painful 88.8%. That ain't a goalie, that's a turnstile with pads on. Between the pipes, we got Linus Ullmark for the Senators, rocking a career 0.918 save percentage. That's the kind of goalie that makes you rethink your shot selection. Meanwhile, on the Montreal side, it's Sam Montembeault, rocking a 0.899 save percentage and an ugly 4.3 goals against average. That's not a brick wall, that's a chain link fence. Puck's just sneaking through. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are you really telling me Montreal doesn't have a chance? And listen, I love a good underdog story as much as the next guy. But here's the thing about underdog stories, they are mostly fiction. The Senators are coming in here with the better offense, better defense, better goaltending, and more momentum. And today's AI pick is Ottawa Senators moneyline. You like money? You like winning? Then you ride with the sense. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we close the book on this one and turn the page. On to game 2.
Alright, let's not waste time. You know who I am, you know what we do here. So let's cut the pleasantries and get straight to the damn point. Game 2, New York Rangers, Calgary Flames, Madison Square Garden. Lights are on, stakes are high, and we got ourselves a classic one-team desperate, one-team disoriented situation. Let's start with the Rangers. You ever watch a fighter who's just taken too many hits? Stumbling, swinging wild, hoping for one lucky punch? Yeah, that's the Rangers right now. Peter Laviolette's crew should be Stanley Cup contenders. But instead, they're out here skating like a team that left their ambition in last year's playoffs. 7 games, 5 losses, and let's be real, those 2 wins? Overtime against Minnesota and a shutout against Columbus? Not exactly sending a message. It's a team that's hanging on to a playoff spot not because they're great, but because the teams around them keep fumbling the bag. And defense? Oh boy, 204 goals conceded. That's the most of any team currently in the Eastern Conference top 8. Every night, these guys are leaking goals like a broken dam. And guess who's in net? Igor Shesterkin. Yeah, highest paid goalie in the world, but you wouldn't know it from his last game. A 7% save rate against the Oilers. Connor McDavid, Corey Perry, just blowing pucks past him like he wasn't even there. And this ain't new, he's had a rough stretch. If he doesn't pull it together, the Rangers might be watching the playoffs from their couches. Now let's flip to the Flames. And here's all you need to know about Calgary's last game. They played last night. That's it. That's the sentence. They're on a back-to-back. We don't need to deep dive into their recent history, because back-to-backs in this league are brutal. And fatigue is real. I don't care if you're the 85 Oilers, if you played last night, you're coming in with baggage. Legs are slower, mistakes pile up, and when you're up against a rested Rangers team, that's a problem. But let's give Calgary their due. They weren't supposed to be here. Everyone wrote them off, said they didn't have the firepower, didn't have the talent. But look at them now, fighting like hell to sneak into the playoffs. In their last 6 games, only 1 regulation loss. They are gritty, they battle, and they got a goalie, Dustin Wolf, who might be young. But this kid has ice in his veins. 5 games, only 2 below 90% save percentage. You know what that means? It means even when he's losing, he's keeping them in games. So what's the angle here? Rangers, rested, desperate, unpredictable. Flames, fighting, scrappy, but playing tired. And here's the kicker. This game screams low-scoring war. 7 of the last 8 Rangers home games? Under 6 goals. Calgary? Not exactly an offensive powerhouse either. So, let's not overthink it. And today's AI pick is under 5.5 goals. The numbers back it, the trends back it. And if Shesterkin wants to redeem himself, he better lock it down tonight. That's a wrap on this one. On to Game 3.
Alright, let's not dance around. Penguins. Islanders. Dead even at 110 money line. 2 teams in a coin flip. But only one's walking out the winner. Pittsburgh's in survival mode, 28-31-10. 16th in scoring, 31st in goals allowed. Defense? Non-existent. They bleed 3.6 goals a night and Nedeljkovic in net? 3.2 goals against. .891 save percentage, 53rd in the league. That ain't a goalie, that's a revolving door. Islanders, 30-28-8, not pretty, but structured. Defense first, 3.0 goals allowed per game, that's 14th in the league. But their offense? 28th. Shooting 9.2%, bottom of the barrel. They don't finish. Now, here's the kicker, Penguins games hit the over in 42 of 69. Their defense alone can send this total past 5.5. Islanders keep it tighter, but not airtight. And Crosby? He's dragging Pittsburgh into desperation mode. And today's AI pick is over 5.5 goals. Defense be damned, this game's got goals written all over it. Game 3, done, on to Game 4.
All right, gentlemen, listen close. Blues. Predators. St. Louis rolls into Nashville with momentum, coming off a 7-2 demolition of Anaheim. Meanwhile, the Predators just got shut out 1-0 by L. A. One team's firing, the other's misfiring. You follow. Blues have won 2 straight, and let's be honest, their offense is clicking. 12 goals in 2 games. Jordan Kyrou. 56 points. Robert Thomas. 55. They're tied for the final wild card spot. You think they're coasting? Not a chance. But defense? That's where it gets dicey. 2.96 goals allowed per game, 17th in the league. 29th in penalty kills. On the road, they've coughed up 13 goals in their last 4 games. That ain't playoff hockey, that's survival mode. Now Nashville. They were hot for straight wins, then crashed. 2 straight losses. But let's be fair, they're dangerous at home. 10 goals in their last 3 games here. And special teams. 20% power play, 81% penalty kill. That's structure. That's execution. So what's the angle? St. Louis is explosive but leaky. Nashville is streaky but tightens up at home. And today's A pick is Nashville moneyline. Numbers don't lie. Predators hold down the Blues and snap the streak. Game 4 finished. On to Game 5.
All right, folks. This is it. Game 5, let's end this with a bang. Winnipeg Jets, Vancouver Canucks. And I got one simple question for you. Do the Canucks even stand a chance? Because look, Winnipeg ain't just winning games. They're breaking teams. 4-7, 17-4, second best defense in the league. Best defense in hockey. You want to know how dominant they are. 81 goal differential. That ain't a team, it's a wrecking ball. Defense. They give up just 2.3 goals per game. Last 10 games. 1.6 goals against per night. That's defensive suffocation. And in net, Connor Hellebuyck. 39.93, 1.99 goals against average. That ain't a goalie, it's a damn brick wall. Vancouver. 31-25, 11-25th in scoring, 19th in defense, sitting on a 19-goal differential. You know what that tells me. They ain't built for this. But credit where it's due. Fight. 5 wins in their last 10. They ain't rolling over, but guess what? Ain't enough. So what's the angle? Jets steamroll teams. Canucks hang around. The numbers say goals, and guess what? We ain't here to argue with math. And today's AI pick is over 5.5 goals. Now let's take a moment. 5 games, 5 picks, let's run them back. Game 1, Ottawa Senators money line, sense too strong, too efficient. Game 2, under 5.5 goals, Rangers vs. Flames defense rules the night. Game 3, over 5.5 goals, Penguins vs. Islanders soft defenses, easy cash. Game 4, Nashville money line, Preds lock it down at home. Game 5, over 5.5 goals, Jets vs. Canucks. Jets are a scoring machine. Now listen up. We don't hope for wins. We pick him. We break him down. And if you ain't hitting that subscribe button, I gotta ask you, like leaving money on the table. Didn't think so. Hit the button. Join the crew. Because the AI Sports Predictor never sleeps. Game 5. Done. See you next time.
The numbers don't lie, but the game ain't